Alright, I wanted to do an unboxing and a test of the Solo Stove. I've seen this several times on Facebook, I've seen some videos. I think I even saw this, maybe if it was a Kickstarter, I don't know, I followed it for a little while. And the price was like in the 300s, which is kind of crazy. Then it came down to $299, and this week it was $250. So I figured it's time to pull the trigger. I'm really curious to see if this works. It's got great reviews on Amazon. I want you to see what's inside the box. But it's a pretty big box, and one thing I've noticed, it's actually heavier than you think it is. It's about 20 pounds. So it's got some heft to it. It's got 3 steps. Right here, we unleash the beast, so you're supposed to use a friend to help you get it out. Secondly, you flip the fire ring, and thirdly, you start a fire. Let's give it a try. So here we are. Let me put this down so you guys can see it just fine. Look at that. So you can see it's got some space right here for the wood to sit. This ring, I don't know, I'd assume it just goes in like that, but the instructions say flip the ring. Oh, now you flip the ring like that. I think you're ready to make a fire. That was fast. Like I said, this is actually a little bit heavier than I thought it might be. It's got some heft to it. One thing I would want to do is I'd want to put it up on something before I start burning anything. And take a look at this. So I got this like little zip pouch. How handy is that? So you can carry it around. You can put this over top of it, protect it from the rain. That's really slick. So you've got this tote. You've got the little fire thing. It's packed in there really well. And instructions, but no one reads that. So let's give this a try. All right, so here's the test. I've got a traditional fire pit over here, and then I've got the Solo Stove over here. I've got the same wood, and so this right here is wood that I split just yesterday. Here's some oak scraps from some projects, and then I got a fire cheater starter right there. And I got the same thing over here, wood that I split yesterday, and almost the same size. I can't make it 100% identical. Fire cheater starter. I'm gonna start both of them. And I don't think I did a very good job explaining what Solo Stove is, but they claim to be not 100% smokeless, but less smoke from a fire. I want to see if it really is less smoke. So we're going to try it here, and yes, I know I could probably clean that out, but I don't feel like doing that right now. And you can see I also have this on some boards here. I don't know why, I just feel like I don't want it directly on the grass. We're going to give it a whirl. And we're going to start these things and see which one truly does make less smoke. It's starting to get dark, so we got to get started. All right, real quick observation. I didn't even put the real firewood in yet. This one's just got better airflow. It's already burning. Maybe it's the stainless steel inside, but it looks brighter. It's burning fast. This one's still burning. Seems like it's smaller. It's taking its time. This is just initial observation. I don't think we can necessarily call this smoke-free yet, because I think we really need to get some convection going. But it's looking good so far. This one's taking its time. It's going. Let's do side by side. All right. Take a look at this. We got smoke rolling. Is it too early to say? But I mean, look at that. Smoke. No smoke. Smoke. Look at that smoke coming off. And I feel like the camera's not quite picking up all the smoke, but we got smoke coming off. It's hard to say no smoke, but man, a lot less smoke. We'll do a side by side again. And part of it could be that this has got a black background, so it's easier to see the smoke. Here you can't see the smoke quite as well, but I don't know, so far I'm impressed, and it's probably not even full blaze yet. One other observation I noticed, when adding wood, it's a lot easier to add wood to this. When you're adding wood to this, you feel like you're putting your arm in lava. So be very careful when you're adding wood to that. Adding wood to this, no big deal. There's still, I mean, you just saw some smoke coming off of those logs. These are the same logs I split yesterday. There's just not as much smoke coming off of this. I don't know, so far I'm impressed. Okay, I was gonna say, let's take a look at them when they're both full of blaze, but this one just, it's blazing a lot faster, and it caught on a lot faster than this one. My theory is because all the heat is kind of like insulated on the inside, so I mean, this is just tearing through the firewood. Doesn't matter if it's slightly wet or not. This is still kind of working away at it. It's a good fire. But yeah, I'm impressed. This thing's moving. Can we call it smoke-free? I don't think so. I think it's less smoke. And I don't think the camera's picking it up quite so easily. There's still smoke coming off of the Solo Stove. But it's less. Over here there's more white smoke. Over here it just seemed like some darker smoke. I think the fire just seems to be going hotter, faster. And I think since it's hotter, faster, we got more combustion. So let's take another look at this. I mean, that's rolling. Still going. But this one seems to be going a lot faster. So far I'm impressed. I think now we've got some really good comparison here. I mean, look at this smoke coming off of that. Some white smoke. Wouldn't say it's thick, but it's definitely white smoke. Virtually zero smoke. I wouldn't say there's zero. Virtually zero smoke. You got friends sitting around a campfire. You got a little bit of wind that's going to blow in someone's eyes. Don't know who. This one, I think you're safe. One thing that I'm curious to try is cooking over this. Maybe putting a grate over top, throwing a steak on it, marshmallows, I don't know. But look at the smoke coming off of that one. Look at the smoke coming off of this one. I really haven't touched these two fires since we got them started. I'm a believer. Smoke, no smoke. Solo Stove. Huh. I should have done this earlier, but when you back up a little bit, I think the results are a little bit more pronounced. Is there smoke coming from the Solo Stove? Yes, there is. But take a look at the smoke coming from the other campfire. So, one's smoky. I mean, smoking quite a bit, not smoking. Again, it's a lot easier to see from further back. Smoky, not smoky. This is the same firewood, same night, everything side by side. Yeah, one's working, one's not. Well, overnight it rained. I just want to show you one last difference. If you look over here, there's a bunch of unburnt pieces of stuff. Solo Stove, almost everything is completely burnt to ash. So I'm impressed. This has done a really good job. All I got to do is rinse this off now and then put it back in the garage. And then we're ready for our next campfire.